This week on Council Bluffs News, a new addition is added to the already beautiful riverfront. See what the new pavilion has to offer for locals attending Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park. Then a look into All Hallows Eve at Botna Park. See how everyone gets in the Halloween mood for the spooky holiday. Also, the candidate forum is in full swing. See how the candidates discuss topics about the city and much more. And Officer Corey Woodward joins us in studio to talk about important safety tips when trick-or-treating. That and more on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Brandon Tvrdy. The Bob Carey Pedestrian Bridge, Splash Park, and the Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park is all elements of a good time for the metro area. Now a new addition is added to the park for the public to enjoy. It's an occasion worth celebrating. And it's a park continuing to grow in popularity.
The basket keeps getting better.
Wednesday, October 18th, a ribbon cutting for the new River's Edge Pavilion takes place at Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park. An idea and vision that was pitched 4 years ago has finally become a reality thanks to the City of CB and the Iowa West Foundation.
An ideal location would be looking over Hannafin's Park, where Council Bluffs' signature event, Lowe's Fest, is held, and so we got a permit from the Corps of Engineers to put it right on the levee.
Buildings like this are thought to be something of the past, but the park is almost putting structures like this back in style with a modern twist.
They said that they were looking for an old-fashioned park pavilion, and it's certainly not old-fashioned. It's a lot of glass and concrete and granite.
With the basement, a catering kitchen, TV, and more is offered. And don't overlook the rooftop deck above. It shows off a beautiful view of the park and night sky. The brand new pavilion is expected to act as a multi-purpose activity hotbed.
This community building is going to be a wonderful place to have all kinds of family events or graduations, bridal showers, family reunions.
What might make the place even more exciting is that you can celebrate those events morning, noon, and night year-round.
It offers an opportunity for Christmas parties and getting together in December or October when there's beautiful snow out here and the light show is on it.
Leaders of the Iowa West Foundation say the park and building will not only add more fun, but also help the city's economy.
The riverfront is one of the best assets that we have to help to grow Council Bluffs. We think it's an amenity that will bring people to Council Bluffs, make people want to live here, and hopefully bring businesses here as well.
Many on hand feel this is just another project that signifies a bright future for the city of Council Bluffs.
We've had a long run of great things in Council Bluffs recently, and we have more yet to come, so it's going to be an exciting time going forward in Council Bluffs and throughout the entire metropolitan area.
Gov. Park, visit councilbluffs-ia.gov. All Hallows Eve is just around the corner, and Botna Bend Park is helping families celebrate the haunted holiday with a weekend full of fun activities. IWTV student Jalen Hinkle has the story.
It's a family event.
Great opportunity for the kids.
And a chance to hit the outdoors before the end of the season.
It sounded like fun because I heard that there was going to be a lot of fun activities and I like to camp.
The Botna Bend Hallows Eve event takes place October 20th and 21st, setting the stage for Halloween.
It brings people that would normally camp together, and also a good opportunity for kids to come out and enjoy the outdoors.
The two-day event is full of fun with a variety of activities centered, of course, around All Hallows Eve.
There's face painting, there's a raptor show that teaches them about birds of prey, You can go trick-or-treating. They've got a movie, Hotel Transylvania, on right around sundown. So, and it's all got the campsites with the fire pits for the s'mores.
The park 30 minutes east of Council Bluffs may be a bit of a trip, but to these participants, it's well worth it.
Coming from Omaha, this is like a thing that we would actually drive the hour to come back out here, because it was going to be a really good outing to do as a family, because it's pretty and it's fun and it's bonding time. There's no electronics. They can't get distracted.
The All Hallows Eve event is a hit with all ages.
There are going to be like fun activities and stuff like that. And camping.
The Halloween spirit is alive and well at Botany Bend Park. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Jalen Hinkle.
The general election for the mayoral race and city council member voting is getting closer and closer. To offer a better look into the remaining names on the ballot, a candidate forum takes place at the Council Bluffs Country Club. That begins our coverage of news around the Bluffs. Thursday, October 19th. Locals get up bright and early to listen to the 2 candidates running for mayor and the 4 city council candidates. To kick off the event at the Council Bluffs Country Club, people enjoy a delicious breakfast. The Chamber of Commerce and the Southwest Iowa Association of Realtors put on the event, and both organizations say it's an important one.
We have a big role within the community, and so we want to make sure that we help to inform our community of their options with the candidates and make sure everybody's making an educated decision on November 7th.
Candidates take turns addressing pre-scripted questions at the forum. For the mayoral race, Scott Belt challenges current mayor Matt Walsh. And for the city council, Lynn Brannigan and Mike Wolf challenge incumbents Al Ringenberg and Melissa Head. The last day to vote is November 7th. Raising money for a good cause to make a difference can be a satisfying feeling. To help, a local Rotary hosts a lunch fundraiser at the Masonic Temple. Locals attend the CB Noon Rotary Club Soup Lunch Fundraiser on Thursday, October 19th. The organization is raising money at the Masonic Temple for the SWIA Human Trafficking Coalition and other Rotary groups. Jenny Schroeder, one of the chairs for the event committee, feels this is a great event to have for the committee while promoting their organization.
It's affordable. People can come out and have lunch. They get to sit with people they may or may not know. It's really great for our club because it gives us an opportunity to do something outside of our regular weekly meetings.
People are able to enjoy chili, chicken noodle soup, and a variety of desserts. To also help with raising money, the locals on hand participate in a raffle. For more information on the club and future events, visit noonrotaryclub.com. The Potawatomi Conservation does a lot to keep the great outdoors in tip-top shape around the area. With the equipment and programs offered, it isn't always cheap. To help pay for those necessities, a beer tasting and auction is held at the Mid-America Center. Thursday, October 19th. Locals gather at the Mid-America Center for the Go Wild for Conservation beer tasting and auction. Many on hand try a variety of different beers while digging into some light food. Potco Conservation Executive Director Mark Shoemaker says this event is one of a kind.
It's pretty unique. We get about 24 different beers, craft beers. Dahl Distributing works with us on those. And then we give that list to the Mid-America Center here, and they pair it with certain foods.
A silent and live auction is also offered at the fun and uncommon 3-hour affair. Everything is all in part to raise money for Potco Conservation and its programs. For more information on the organization, visit potcoconservation.com. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, a look into the Read for the Record event. See how these kids participate in an event trying to break a world record by reading multiple books at a certain time. And I sit down with Officer Corey Woodward from the Council Bluffs Police Department.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to SaveTheFood.com.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Brandon Tvrdy with Officer Corey Woodward from the Council Bluffs Police Department. Corey, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Now, as we all know, Halloween is just around the corner, and safety is a huge part of this holiday. And as a kid, I was always told not to eat candy with the wrappers open. I never really understood why. Can you tell me why that's important not to eat that?
Yeah, that question always comes up a lot. A lot of times, just to be safe, the parents should go over the bag of candy with their kids and make sure there's no empty wrappers or empty containers that some of the candy could be messed with. So just go over, make sure they're pre-packaged, maybe the commercial candy like your Snickers bar and those sort of things. That just ensures that none of the candy's been messed with or someone threw something in there as a joke. So.
And then what about home-baked goods, like just cookies or something like that?
I know in the smaller towns when I grew up, you used to get a lot of those things. But now we recommend if you get them from family members or friends, it's okay. But if you're going out up and down the blocks in the town, maybe you should just stick to the ones that have wrappers on them, your commercial candy goods, your typical ones. So.
And it's always important to look both ways of the street at any time of the day, year. But during Halloween, is it even more important since it's dark out?
Yes, we always caution people when they're driving around on Halloween. A lot of kids come out early and stay late, and they're super excited to be trick-or-treating. So when you approach intersections or you see kids standing on the side of the road, as a driver, I'd slow down. As kids, make sure you kind of go as a group. It's easier to be seen. Don't run out into traffic. Always check both ways. And we always recommend having, like I said, maybe a group of 4 or 5 and always have adult supervision with you.
And should they wear anything maybe to notify the drivers or anybody else, like a glow stick or something?
Yeah, a lot of costumes don't have reflective clothing, but you can just cheap and easy like glow sticks, or have the parent or one of the adults have a flashlight or something that can be visible to drivers and other people as you're walking around.
And then for the younger kids, what age would you say maybe for adult supervision should be with them?
I think there should be adult supervision at all times, even with some of the junior high kids. I don't think there's a lot of high school kids out still trick-or-treating, but that way they're not getting in trouble or doing something silly. And then especially with kids, you want adult supervision just so they can watch and make sure they're not going into people's houses. They're only knocking on the doors that the lights are on and that are, participating in the trick-or-treating, and go from there.
And with adult supervision, I'm sure they would know better to not let the kids go to any houses with the lights off.
Yeah, it's kind of like the international sign of whether you're handing out treats or not. If your light's on, maybe your door's open, just the screen doors that shut so you can actually see in. And just stand on the curb, not the curb, but the sidewalk and ask for the candy. We recommend not going inside the house unless you maybe know the people, and just be cautious.
All right, and I noticed you have a brochure in your hand. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have these brochures at the department, and I think you can pick them up there at the records desk. It says "No Bones About It," This kind of gives you safety tips for Halloween for your kids and for the parents. So something that we keep or we hand out during discussions like this or in classrooms when we do presentations.
So it's important, you know, for people to stop by and get that nice brochure and look at the safety tips.
Yep, it has a lot of the basic tips in it, but it's a great short little read. So
now, do you have a police officer sticker for me?
I do not. I worked nights for a long time. I do have a lot of stickers in my office.
Okay.
And actually, we have new stickers that look like our Council Bluffs Police Department patch.
Okay.
They're really detailed, and a lot of the officers have them with them. I switched out uniforms, and I need to put more in this one. So
kids can get a brochure and an awesome sticker.
They usually keep those at the record desk too. So
that's what it's all about: safety and cool stickers.
Yes.
I like it. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
More Council Bluffs news after the break.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course. This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
The Jumpstart program is a national organization that helps kids receive the education they need. Every year, a Read for the Record event is put on all over the country. Council Bluffs' own Family Inc. is getting involved in the record-breaking day. It's a day for the kids, showing everyone learning can be enjoyable.
Reading can be fun.
Thursday, October 19th, Family Inc. hosts an event at the Salvation Army as part of the Raise Me to Read campaign.
Today is Read for the Record Day as well, which is a large national movement to read the same book to all students today.
Everyone in the country is involved in the fun-filled day trying to do something no one has done before.
There have been folks all over the community, in the schools, in preschools, and daycares that are reading the same book. And so tonight they had the opportunity to read Crackers along with a couple of other books as well.
Children 5 years old and younger get involved in the world's largest shared reading experience put on by Jumpstart, reading popular children's books every 15 minutes for an hour and a half.
So they try and break the record every year. So they want to have as many people as possible reading that same book, and each year they're striving to have more and more.
At the event, adults make it entertaining by interacting with the children and engaging them in the stories.
Younger kids love to read, especially when they dressed up in costumes and they make it so animated that the kids can really get involved and enjoy it.
Along with story time, arts and crafts and different reading programs are on hand for the kiddos and parents.
Be like a staff activity at the end of.
And while the activities are full of excitement, great lessons are being taught as well.
It's so important for children to think and know that reading can be fun, and for parents to know, if you make it fun for kids, they really will sit still, they really will pay attention.
Not only does the interacting help the kids, but it also teaches parents new strategies when sharing stories with their child.
I definitely learned how to animate my voice when reading because they absolutely love that. And getting them involved when you're reading it to recite some of the things definitely makes them want to read too.
While the results for the total number of readers nationwide won't be announced until the first week of November, the hope is that this event is making an impact regardless.
Tonight's definitely been a success. If we have one child walk in the door that's having fun and learning more about reading, then we're definitely doing a good job.
For more information on Family Inc. and the Raise Me to Read campaign, visit raiseme2read.org.
Friday, October 20th, the Boys and Girls Club of Council Bluffs is turning back the clock to have the audience showcase their knowledge of the 1980s. With the Polka Police on standby, the 80s vibe is alive and well in the Mid-America Center. The mayor of Council Bluffs states the purpose of this trivia event.
Well, we're out here at the Mid-America Center tonight to raise money for the Boys and Girls Club of Council Bluffs. One of the big fundraisers they have every year is the trivia contest.
People brought out their appetites and a competitive spirit for a good cause and a good time. For the Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Musel.
Why should humans get all the fun? The Midlands Humane Society is hosting the 9th annual Canines in Costumes, a festival full of food, samples, vendors, and, of course, dogs dressed for the Halloween season. Terry Gatch Mills, the event's coordinator, says this gathering is about more than just the treats.
This is an awareness event that started 9 years ago, and it is important because as dog lovers and animal lovers in general, this is our first year at Midlands Humane Society, so to be able to have it here and showcase our facility and all the fun things that we have to offer is amazing for us.
This event is open to people and dogs of all ages and is located at the Midlands Humane Society in Council Bluffs and ran from 1 to 3 p.m. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm DJ Mater.
Still to come on Council Bluffs News, a look at these friendly pets looking for a home in our Pets of the Week. Also, see what's going around in Council Bluffs in our weekly events calendar.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Scratch Mills, and welcome into Pets of the Week. We've got Joey here. He's 6 months old, he's a domestic medium hair, and his file number is 26160. Joey's very playful and very fun. He's still got a lot of kitten left in him. And again, this is Joey, file 26160. This is Woody, and he's 4 years old, and his file number is 25276. He's a really good kitty. He's got to get to know you first, and then he warms up quickly. Again, this is Woody, file 25276. This is our little Niblet, and he's 4 months old. His file number is 25543. He's very active and loves to explore, and he loves other cats and kittens. Again, this is Niblet, 25543. And this little girl is Nugget. Her file number is 25541. This is Niblet's sister, and she's just a little sweetheart. She's a little bit loving, more so than what Niblet is. Niblet's a little bit more active. Again, this is Nugget. Her file number is 25541. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen on today, please come down to Midlands Humane Society, located at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Now time for a look at our weekly events calendar. Business Skills for Artist Career Planning is at the Harvester Artist Lofts on Thursday, November 2nd. This workshop will explore people's values, find important choices, and develop a plan to reach the goals you have set for yourself. It's $15 for anyone wanting to enter. If a PACE member, it's only a $10 fee. The event is from 6 to 8:30 p.m. For more information, call 712-396-2484. Then on Saturday, November 4th, the Taco Run World Mission is taking place. This is a 5K starting at the Taco John's on 217 East Broadway. The purpose of the race is to raise money for an annual student mission project at St. Albert High School. Participants ages 8 or older must pay the $20 entry. 7 years and younger is free. Medals will be awarded to the first place male and female runners. For more information, visit stalbertschools.org. And finally, on Sunday, November 5th, the 10th annual Racing with the Stars is at Joe's Karting. This is a charity kart race featuring celebrity drivers from all over the Midwest. You are able to race with and against them. This event is to help raise money for the Holiday Horsepower Drive. The event is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, visit joeskarting.com. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. Feedback and story ideas are always welcome. You can hit us up with an email at cbtv@iwcc.edu or punch in 712-325-3312. You can look us up on social media as well. Search CBTV17 on Facebook and Twitter. Also, make sure you stay on CBTV and check out your local sports teams on the Bluffs Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Brandon Tvrdy.